Alright guys, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Super video here today with Kyle and Chris, and today is obviously going to be the start of the true reveals that we'll be getting. Nothing to do with the actual starter decks that are coming in the next set in set 14, Cross Spirit. So, we're going to go over some of the blue stuff that came out today. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. As you guys know, we do this stuff pretty regularly to the date with the cards coming out. I may be kind of a day behind with some of these. So just keep that in mind with my work schedule now. I can't actually do these in the morning before I get to work, so I have to do them after I get home. So it's going to be a little bit differently, but we're still going to do it and push through it. And for those who watch me for this type of content, thank you guys. I do appreciate it. So start with the reveal of the new Trunks leader and Tapion Unison. The Hirudegan Saga will be featured primarily in Cross Spirits, and these cards are a taste of what's to come. Here's your thoughts on the new cards. Come back tomorrow for more cards. All right, so we have more cards tomorrow, obviously. So we have, we'll start with the Unawakened side. So this is the Trunks Youth leader. This is the second blue Trunks Youth leader we have. I think that's kind of weird. I would love to have seen a Tapion leader. I think that would have been much cooler to have a Tapion leader than rather have a Trunks. Just my opinion. So. When this card is placed in the leader area, activate up to 1 for bodying music box from your deck. When this card attacks, draw 1. So this card has an activate. Just what we need is another blue leader that functions off of a field spell, right? You know, blue baby invoker. It's just of course we just need more. Of course we just need more. Life at 4 legend, move, resend 1, draw 1. All right, pretty typical there. This side, Trunks, the hero's successor. This is a cool art. Again, would have been really cool if it was a Tapion leader. This card attacks, draw 1. If it's your opponent's turn, when one of your blue unisons with a specific cost of 3 or more is removed from your unison area, you may add 1 Tapion sword from your drop to your hand. If you do, choose 1 card in your hand and discard it. So you pick up a Tapion sword. This card must be very important for the deck. Activate main once per turn. Spirit Boost. Which you guys don't know what Spirit Boost is. It's a new skill where you can remove a marker from a unison. This card gets 5k power for the turn. If you have a blue specific unison with energy cost 3 or more in play, this card gains double strike. Oh, that's cool. So you can make your leader inherently a 20k double strike. The one thing, the problem is that this is not an activate battle. I think this card would have been better if it said activate battle, because if it's activate main, you have to do it first, and then they just know just to, you know, I'm gonna negate that attack. So that's kind of weird, but we'll move on. Another 3-drop Tapion Unison. Well, this is this first 3-drop, but it's, you know, there's another one. Tapion, the hero revives. So this is the unison they showed off that has the SPR for it. Auto once per turn. Well, also it's a 3-drop 19k. That's pretty good stats. Once per turn if it's your turn when you remove a marker from the card using a Spirit Boost skill. Choose one of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost greater than their current energy or equal to their energy and return to its owner's hand. Ugh. That's, I mean, it's not a great skill, but that's good. +2 when you switch this card to rest mode if you do draw 1. Ugh. Why is that a thing? So, I had a theory. We're talking about this today. I do think that Bandai is going to print +2 unisons for every color of the set. If they don't, Bandai is playing favoritism. 100%. They need to give every color, including black, a +2 unison, because the Spirit Boost effects are removing unison markers. So we need unisons that are very sturdy, that have the ability to stay alive through more than 1 turn of attacks. So this guy being a 19k makes it so that your opponent can't just swing into it. They have the combo cards from their hand, which is, you know, not necessarily a great thing for them to do. This card being a +2, so on your turn you play it, it goes up to 5. You draw a card, and then you can remove a marker from it to then bottom deck something. So it's going to be probably an average of 4 markers per turn. It's pretty good. Activate 0. Choose up to 1 of your mono blue unisons, and it gets 10k power for the turn. The reason why it says up to 1 is because you can't choose 0. It just would make 0 sense. It's so just choose up to 1. Unless I mean, they're never gonna put 2 leaders in the same thing, so that just wouldn't make any sense. But yeah, this is a cool unison. +2 draw 1, and then activate main to be able to bottom deck something. That's pretty cool. I'm sure we'll see some spirit boost effects here. Trunks Calamity Challenger. This is a weird looking SR. Activate main, choose up to 1 blue non-unique Saiyan or Earthling card when energy costs 3 or less in your battle area, plays at the bottom of its deck. Bottom of the owner's deck. Place a card from your hand, add up to 1 mono blue card with Tapion in its card name from your deck to the hand and shuffle. So, what this does, and I'm gonna have to look up. I'm gonna pull it up now because I am curious. I spelled Tapion wrong. I did. I spelled Tapion wrong. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. All right, so this card is $2. Not 12. $12. This card actually may be worth picking up for some people. I think it spiked up when people found out that they're going to be printing a Tapion leader. So this card actually is something that may be useful for some blue leaders, because your leaders have blue future trunks. No, actually it's not. Your leader's not a blue future trunk. That's right, because he didn't come from the future. Well, then why is this card printed? That doesn't make any sense. Whatever. All right, so never mind. This card's bad. Carry on. Card's bad. So yeah, this is cool. You basically just choose a non-unique Saiyan, and I don't know why they put unique, like non-unique, because like what unique Saiyan would you want to play out? I'm not really sure. But you bottom deck it, and then you play this card, and then when you play this card, choose a 20 opponent's battle cards, return to its opponent's hand. Okay. Yeah, I agree with this guy. Like I don't come on. I don't know why. Like, just put it at the bottom of the deck. Like, putting it back in your hand is just such a bad skill. Yeah, like, why would you want to put a card back in your opponent's hand? You're giving them another card to play. Just put it at the bottom of the deck. This is awful. This is awful. But this is cool though. You can actually grab your unison off of this for 1 energy, so that's pretty dope. Tapion Sword. This will be a really cool looking card, full art. Permanent. If you have a blue unison card to play, you can activate this card to activate battle from your hand without paying its energy cost. Activate battle, limit 1 spirit boost. If your leader is a mono blue Trunks youth, draw a card, choose a 20 leader card or unison, and it gets 10k power for the battle. So you can make your leader a base 30k double strike. That's really good. I like this. So this is kind of like a weird Fruit of the Tree of Might thing, but for blue. So that's pretty deep. Oh, okay. Great Saiyan Man, Combo of Justice. This is a really cool looking card. I know what I wanted to do. Activate main, if your leader is a blue Trunks youth and you have a blue unison play with an cost with a specific cost of 3, place a card from your hand. Activate main, Spirit Boost. So you remove a marker from your unison, tap 1 blue. If your leader is a blue Trunks, play up to 1 mono blue Videl with an energy cost of 3 from your deck. From your deck with its skills negated for the turn. Shuffle your deck. If you played a card, place a card at the bottom of your deck. Okay. So the idea is, I'm assuming that the Videl probably has the same sort of effect. Yeah, so the Videl has the same effect. Essentially, these are 20k skillless. Essentially. Oh, okay. So I see the combo. So that happens is you have this guy down. So you can use this guy to grab this guy back, which is pretty cool. Also, we'll have to look at the actual Tapion cards, because the Tapion cards actually may be useful. I don't know why they would be, but this card grabs any... Oh no, it's mono blue Tapion, so you can't grab. You should be able to grab... So you can grab Tapion Sword, which is the important part. So that's the important part, is that you can grab Tapion Sword from your deck, which essentially is a free draw 1, give your leader 10k. It's a free draw 1 super combo, which you can constantly get back off of your leader by spirit boosting. And that's the whole thing is with the spirit boost archetype, is that you can play, you can spirit boost, plus your leader, you +2 on your unison, and now you have the ability to play around with those 2 spirit boosts, you know, like kind of the floating markers, because you're not really going to be using the markers for anything. The whole idea of the Tapion Unison really is just to use its spirit boost effect. Like, that's the whole reason, like, you don't play this for anything else other than the +2, tap it, draw a card, and then spirit boost, and then bottom deck something. So that's a really cool effect. But the idea is, so you're drawing a minimum of two cards per turn. 3 cards per turn if you are using your Tapion sword every turn, which actually isn't a bad idea, because you can get it back by so it's when your opponent's, so okay, relax. So it's only on your opponent's turn. So it's when this card's removed from your unison area. So you can't pop there's no way of popping your unison. So you can only get this back from that. Then this card only allows you to grab it from your deck. So you play 4 of them, obviously, and then you have the ability to get them back. But you can use these. You want to use these once per turn, if you can, because you play it for free. You remove a marker, you bottom deck a card. That's the thing too, is that, oh, this only works on your turn. Okay, so it's not as good as I thought it was. I thought this had said when you remove a marker from it, because being able to bottom deck something in the combo phase is just absolutely nuts. But you can't. So this is only on your turn. In turn 3, I mean, like, what are you really going to be playing? Like, on turn 3, most of the cards you're going to be playing against right now are not going to be that big, so you're not really going to be bottom decking a lot of stuff. Now there's decks, obviously, where that is, you play this on turn 3, Awaken, Restand 1, and now you have a... Also, I mean, I guess you can also make your leader... actually, you can make your leader a 40k double strike. That's pretty good. Yeah, so you can make your leader a 40k double strike. You +0, give him 10k. You then activate main, give him 5k, give him double strike, swing, and then use Tapion's sword to plus him another 10k, and then draw a card. So you're drawing 2 cards, and you're swinging 40k double strike base. It's pretty good. Definitely forces your opponent to have to negate, because you don't really lose anything for plussing. Yeah, you don't lose any card advantage. You just activate main, spirit boost, pop a token. And pop a marker on your unison, bottom deck something. Okay, the bottom decks, right? No, it returns to hand. Why does it return to hand? Blah. All right, so do that. You remove marker. Marker bounces something back to hand. This becomes a 20k double strike. You then +0 on this guy, make him a 30k double strike. Swing with leader. They say no negates. You then play this. You remove another marker, and then you draw a card and make him 40k double. And you make him 40k double, not including using beans, not including using super combos. That's pretty good. That's really good. And then the idea of being able to play out these 20k basically skillless cards for 1 energy and then cycling them for another energy is really good. Now, thank God this says that this is locked to Trunks Youth, because this idea would be really cool in Gohan. But thank God you can't play it in Gohan. So, it's cool. I'm interested to see what the actual... Because this card is very important. The Forebodying Music Box. This card is going to be very important to the deck, in which we don't see it here. And I want to see what that card is before I really give my end result of the Trunks archetype. Which, after they reveal every color, I'm going to give kind of a breakdown of what I think about those archetypes. But Trunks so far looks pretty cool. The blue stuff may work with the archetype, but I know the Goku Spirit Boost is only a 2 cost, so this won't actually work with it. So, but it'll be interesting to see. There are other 3 drops, I guess. We can go kind of look up real quick, just to see. I don't know if any of them are really good, but we'll go check them out real quick before we end the video. Just because I want to see. I'm not really sure. Unisons. Alright, so Baby, obviously. Baby becomes more interesting now, because you can +2 draw 1, and then you can still swing with this card. This card's going to survive, but this card's also 15k, so it's a little bit worse. You have Raditz, which Raditz is pretty cool. Problem is with Raditz is Raditz is not a plus anything, so this card's going to die really quickly. You're basically just going to suicide this card. This card is not very good in the leader at all, so we're not going to talk about it. This card's cool. It actually does kind of work with stuff, but this is probably a side deck card. Because you're basically using this card to pressure stuff, but this isn't very good either. So it's probably just going to be the Tapion Unison. The only other one you could probably use is Baby. The other 3-drops aren't very good for the deck. So, and you can't even use the other Tapion, which I think is really dumb. Because your leader's not a future Trunks, it is a it's a Trunks Youth, so it actually doesn't count. Also, this is a 2 cost and not 3 cost, so whatever. Card's terrible. Doesn't matter. So, pretty cool. We will come back tomorrow, probably at some point, to reveal the rest of the blue stuff. Give a kind of breakdown about that. Hopefully, we see some more cool stuff. But until then, I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'm out of here.